Hi, Linda Bowen here from StampingWithLinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. Today is Tuesday in Creative Fold, and it's just a quick gatefold card done with the beautiful Sand and Sea Designer Series paper. This paper has a bold image on one side and then softer watercolor look on the other. So today we are going to do a gatefold using this Designer Series paper. Now this piece measures 4 inches by 10.5, so it means that you get 3 cards from every pack of paper. And what I'm going to do, it's going to be an uneven gate, and I'm not going to do any scoring. I'm just going to fold up the bottom like so, and then I'm going to bring the other side down to meet it. Again, this piece of paper is 4 inches by 10 inches. I've also got a piece of Very Vanilla, and I have die cut this with the stitched nested labels. I have a piece of Very Vanilla. This measures 3 3/4 by 5, and then the beautiful Seaside spray Designer Series paper. Remember, this is an in color that will be going out of the current catalog. So if you don't have this beautiful soft blue, make sure you get it before it's gone. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the dies from this suite. Now the suite, I have done a PDF tutorial that you can get free when you use my hostess code this month, and a $30 order. And you can head over to my blog, StampingWithLinda.com, to get all the details. But I'm going to use this die and then this embossing folder. I don't know how well you can see it, but the embossing folder matches the die. And so what I have done, I have cut out several of these, and as I was doing my cards, then I just cut out pieces and parts from them and color them accordingly. So I'm going to show you how I did that. So again, this piece of Designer Series paper is 4 inches by 10.5, just randomly folded up the bottom of it. Did not make it any specific size, and just folded up the bottom so that it met. So it's an uneven gate, but because it's got bold print on one side and then a lighter on the inside, then you get to see both sides of that Designer Series paper. I'm going to bring in my stitched nested label. I'm going to bring in my mat. Because this is a photopolymer stamp set, I want to stamp on that mat, and I am using the Seaside spray ink. I'm going to ink the verse and stamp it on my paper, and it says, "Friends are like seashells. You collect them along the way. I love the ocean." So this set is just perfect for me. Like I said, I have taken and cut out different parts of that die. This time I'm going to use this bigger shell. I'm just going to cut around. I have taken, I think maybe I'm just going to leave that. I'm going to cut it off, I think. I took the greenery and I colored it, I guess it would be the seaweed, and colored it with my Granny Apple Green blends. But how I'm going to color the shell is with my new favorite tool, and that is the blending brushes. These are just so stinking soft. It's just, I love them. Basically, I have them in just different colors. Now, you know what? I think I have a blue one. It is a darker blue. It does kind of stain them, but it is blue. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring that in, and I'm going to wipe off any excess that I may have. It is a darker blue, but I'm going to use it with the Seaside spray. You do not need one for every color, just every color group. So I've got this blue, and I'm just going to tap it off here, and I'm going to go in and color that shell in. And because I use that embossing folder, I've got some embossed images, so it kind of colors up on the depth, but then leaves the soft white at the bottom. There is so much control you can do with these blending brushes. So now what I'm going to do is just put my card together. Going to take my stamp and seal. Looks like I have 2 nested labels there, maybe. No, maybe I just used the heavier cardstock. No, there are 2 there. Very good. I'm just going to put the adhesive up at the top because I don't want it to interfere with the opening of my card. So we've got that. Going to grab some dimensionals and put on my shell so that it'll raise it up. I think I'm going to cut some more of that seaweed and maybe layer it behind. But just a very quick card, and that Designer Series paper just really adds to the project. I think I am going to cut off that little shell right there and maybe tuck that underneath there. I'm going to add some, see if I've got some glue dots. I don't see any glue dots right handy on my very messy desk. Last night I did a Zoom training with my team, and all of my products are out on the dining room table, and I forgot to bring them in to do my video. So we'll just use a dimensional here and kind of sneak that underneath there. Isn't that so attractive? And then I'm going to take, so we're seeing the inside of the Designer Series paper, I'm going to take that 3 3/4 by 5 inch piece of Very Vanilla and put that in the inside, and there you have it, an uneven gate using our beautiful Designer Series paper. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. Talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.